Hi Gemini, today we're going to light the dark on your love life and see what wants to come out. What's going on in Gemini's love life? What is going on in Gemini's love life? First out, Ten of Wands, Page of Cups, Hierophant, and Death. I feel like it came out in this order. And we have a Queen of Coins under the deck with a Five of Coins and a King of Wands. So the Ten of Wands is the feeling of being burdened, overwhelmed. Could be feelings of guilt, baggage. And with the Page of Cups, I get that somebody feels really guilty and potentially knows they need to apologize. Page of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But there's something very overwhelming about the prospect of doing that because it's going to create change. Because with the Death card, something is donezo. Like it is complete. It came to a final conclusion. But every door closing opens a new opportunity, right? And the Death card indicates a deep transformation and change. With the Faith card, this is Hierophant, Taurus energy, the opposite sign of Scorpio. And in this particular depiction, this person looks like they're begging for forgiveness, and it's called faith. So there's something about really deep spiritual lessons that have created a ton of internal change. And with the Queen of Coins under the deck, along with the Five of Coins, there could be something about an evolution of self, healing abandonment issues, choosing self-worth, self-devotion, and nourishment instead of feelings of lack. Let's see what this is all about. Why is the Ten of Wands here? What is this? Wow, Five of Swords definitely came out in reverse. So somebody is feeling like a big bag of dirt over their behavior. Five of Swords is like the gaslighter, the manipulator, the narcissist. Two of Swords under the deck, that's an avoidant energy. And it's almost like not wanting to see some type of treatment, the way they've treated probably you. They feel super guilty and burdened about it, but they've avoided doing anything about it. And it looks like what they've avoided is putting in any kind of effort, maybe to apologize. What is the Page of Cups? Wow, the Empress energy. Whew. With Judgment under the deck, more Scorpio energy. The Empress is the absolute epitome of abundance and growth. It is Venus energy, it's creativity, it's all the queens wrapped up into one, and it's the ultimate divine feminine. And this Page of Cups, I'd say, is recognizing that this Empress is out of their league and they treated them like dirt. And they're having a wake-up call around it and being pushed in some kind of direction with the Chariot. Pushed to change. There it is. The Chariot and the Death card pushed to have a big change of perspective with the Hangman. What is Death? Two of Wands. Again, with that decision energy, not making a decision, being at a crossroads. The gate is open. It's just a matter of walking through it. And somebody knows with the High Priestess what they need to do. They know the path forward. Two twos here. This is an indication of duality, balance. What is Faith? I will say somebody could have made a decision to move on as well. Faith, there we go, with that Hangman that we just saw earlier. Pisces energy, seeing something from a different perspective. Seeing that somebody has gone from the Five of Swords to the Six of Swords. Perhaps what's happened is somebody's Five of Swords bad behavior has motivated somebody else to move on to a better headspace. The thing with this Six of Swords, though, is there's a few people in this boat. And with this sort of forgiveness type of energy, it's possible this person wants to move forward, leaving this past behind, taking accountability to put an end to the cycle. It is possible that they are seeing things differently. There's a King of Swords under the deck. Could be you, could be somebody you're dealing with, another air sign. And they're seeing that there's a Ten of Cups opportunity. But with the Hangman, this is about getting an enlightenment, seeing things from a different person's point of view. And it's possible that that's what's occurred here with this ending. What is the Ten of Wands and the Five of Swords? Feeling really guilty and overwhelmed by somebody's lack of movement, complete avoidance. Two of Swords did come out in reverse. So somebody has totally procrastinated or not wanted to see the truth in their bad behavior. But I think it's getting to them. The Six of Cups is under the deck. This is fond memories, past life soulmates, definitely an energy of nostalgia and wanting to reconnect. It can be a reconciliation with the Magician right under it. Somebody wants to create potentially a reconnection and set things right with justice. fair and balanced. King of Wands. Somebody needs to take action, though, to say something, and they don't know what to say. Because Page of Cups to the Empress, this person has acted emotionally immature, and I think they're out of your league. Look at this. Two of Cups. Came out in reverse again. Look at all these twos. 2, 2, 2. The two that's missing is the Two of Pentacles. That's juggling. Somebody could have not been getting their priorities straight. They could have been juggling you with other things in their life. Could be people, could be situations. But here we do have the opportunity for a significant soul connection with the Two of Cups. This is soulmate energy. But somebody lets fear hold them back. They don't take action because of self-limiting beliefs that have needed to be healed. Four of Swords. This person is recovering from the Three of Swords. And they're taking time to reflect on that Three of Swords in order to figure out what to say, to take the accountability with the Ten of Wands. Ten of Cups, there is a ton of potential here for, there we go, with the Lovers and the Sun, a really happy connection. What is Death and the Two of Wands? Okay, there's a decision has been made. The Knight of Pentacles has come out. And look at this. They're looking at the Queen of Cups here, the back of the Queen of Cups. Her back is turned. But this person wants to come forward with a stable, practical, tangible offer that is steady, trustworthy, and reliable. They want to go through this gate. They're reflecting. It's funny because like the horse wants to go one direction and they want to go another direction. So I get this feeling of like being torn in two, trying to decide what direction. But the thing is, there really is only one direction and the gate is open and it's like about going through it, but it has to do with evolution and changing. What is Faith in the Hangman, please? Right. So the Five of Wands has come out. That is conflict, competition, too many other people involved. Could be inner conflict, like somebody couldn't get their ducks in a row, essentially. But it's typically other people in the way, jealousy. And there's a spiritual lesson around it with Faith. This is what's creating the shift in perspective and the change. Somebody really is needing to see what their actions have done. They could be seeing it with the Ten of Wands. They could definitely be seeing it, but avoiding it. Oh boy. Under the deck, we have the Ten of Pentacles. Oh, look at that. And the Two of Wands. So choosing the path forward to make the decision. There's the Queen of Pentacles again. Trying to figure something out about cooperation, collaboration. And now there's a Queen of Swords. That's your energy. So, and the Faith card with the Hierophant. You could have really helped teach somebody else this spiritual lesson with the Hierophant coming out like that. But there is a couple people showing up here for sure. If there's been lessons in self-worth, maybe this person helped you learn that as well. Yeah, victory. That is recognition and achievement. There's a Knight of Cups coming in. Maybe wanting to reconnect with the Six of Cups. And there we go again with the Magician and the Justice that we saw earlier. What does this person want to say? What does the Page of Cups want to say? I couldn't let you get close to me. I hid behind material things. And you were the best thing in my life. Yeah, because that's what the Empress is. Messages of love for Gemini, please. New love. A new love or a recommitment to love is developing, and this is a destined partnership. There is some big energy here around Death and the Hierophant. I really feel this is about massive spiritual awakening and spiritual lessons surrounding self-worth. The Hierophant is that sacred teacher. Messages of love for Gemini, please. Friends. Friends, toxic relationship, and relationship at the bottom. So there could have been conflict around this person's friends. There could be some toxicity around it generally. What does this person want to say? Fate, again. If it's meant to be, our paths will cross again. Let's leave it up to the universe. Okay, that's kind of weak. That's avoidance. And separation. Being away from you has made me realize how much I love you. I want a second chance. Confidence under the deck. I feel intimidated to approach you. As you should. Page to the Empress? Yeah, no doubt. I'm trying to work on my confidence so I don't make a fool of myself. A word of advice for Gemini, please. Spring. That is the energy of birthing something new, blooming, fresh, spiritual protection. I love that. It's destined, fated, and you are protected. That's your reading, Gemini. I do hope it helped. If it did, please don't hesitate to hit like and subscribe. I will see you again soon.